Hey guys, Mr. Gran, 1-1 day 3, so supplementary, complementary, vertical angles, now examples using those properties. So something like this. First thing, naming that angle pair. Well, I know if it's a 90-degree angle because of this little box that is complementary, right? Because it is a 90-degree angle. And we want to use that to solve for x. So I know by angle addition that this angle plus this angle is going to equal the whole thing, right? If I add these two parts together, they will equal the whole. And I know the whole thing is 90 degrees. So what I can do is say that 35, one of the parts, and 4x plus 7, the other part, is equal to 90 degrees because they're complementary. Actually, I don't like using the degree symbol when I'm actually doing the math. Okay, so let's combine our like terms, right? 35 plus 7, that's going to give us 4x plus what, 42 equals 90. Now we can solve. We'll subtract the 42 from both sides, and I get 4x is equal to 48. And now if I divide both sides by 4, I get that x is equal to 12. All right, next example. Again, using this diagram, solving for x. So looking at this, now I have vertical angles. I can tell because I've got an x. If they're across from one another, those are vertical angles. So these are vertical, which means that they are equal to one another. That's an equal sign. All right, so solving for x. Well, I know if these two things are equal to one another, I can just set those two equations equal and solve for x. All right, let's move the x's over. I'm going to move the 5 over here to keep x positive. And I'm going to add the 20 to both sides. And what I'm left with, I've got 3x. The 20s cancel out. The 5x's cancel out. And this is 57. Now if I divide both sides by 3, 57 is divisible by 3. And that is equal to 19. All right, a couple more. Solving for x with this one. Now we've got a supplementary angle. I can tell because this makes a straight line, so it's 180 degrees, which means it's supplementary. So supplementary, meaning it's 180 degrees. So I know angle addition, these two added together equal the whole, which is 180. So 2x plus 3 plus x minus 6 is equal to 180. Got some like terms I can combine. 2x, remember that x is 1x, so 2x plus 1x is 3x. Then 3 minus 6. 3 minus 6 is a minus 3 equals 180. And then we can start solving. So we'll add 3 to both sides. We get 3x is equal to 183. We'll divide both sides by 3. And that is also divisible by 3. That would be 61. All right, last one. Looking at this one, it's a right angle. That means it's 90 degrees. That means it's complementary. So 90 degrees. Solving for x and angle DEG. So now we've got a two-part one. We've got to solve for x and then plug it back in to figure out what DEG is. Okay, so I know that these two together are going to equal 90. So let's do 2x plus 5x minus 22 equal to 90. We can use that to solve for x. We'll combine our like terms. 7x minus 22 equals 90. We'll get rid of the 22 by adding that to both sides. You get 7x equals 112. Oh, I wonder if I can do this one in my head. I think I can, because 10 makes 70, and then 6 makes 42, and 70 and 42 is 112, so that means x is equal to 16. So we got part of this done. We solved for x now. Then now for angle DEG. Well, DEG is given by this little formula 2x, so to figure out angle DEG, I just have to replace that x. So instead of 2x, it's 2 times 16, which means that angle DEG is 32 degrees.